Many of us, oh no, most of us tend to be unhappy with our bodies. I'm too thin, I'm too fat, I'm too tall, I'm too short. We are always complaining about our bodies. So in this lesson today, we are going to look at funny English phrases to describe our bodies. Hello friends, I am Niharika and welcome back to a new lesson. Well, today we are going to look at 8 funny English phrases that you can use in your conversation when you are trying to describe your body. Now, weight gain is like a major issue for most of us. We are always complaining about something or the other. So here are these fun phrases that you can start using when you are talking to your friends or family. The first English phrase that I have for you is a muffin top. Have you heard girls saying, "Oh, I hate this muffin top on my body"? So what does this muffin top exactly means? When you're wearing a tight pants, or maybe you're wearing tight trousers or maybe jeans, the moment you wear it, there's this fat that rolls out on around your waistline. So that fat is called as muffin top. So have you seen a muffin before? Have you eaten a muffin before? Well, it's a little narrow from the bottom, but at the top, it's protruding out. So that's what we are talking about. Muffin top can be used when you see a woman, okay, a female especially, wearing tight pants and then there's fat around her waistline that is protruding out. Okay, so that's muffin top for you. Alright, so it's fat around the waist. Moving on to the next phrase that you can use is saddlebags. So originally when we talk about saddlebags, it's actually used to transport goods on a horseback. So basically the goods or the bags are on both the sides of a horse. Okay, so when the horse is walking, you would see a bag around on his left and on his right. Now here, when you are using this term to describe one of your body parts, specifically you are talking about your upper thighs. So there are some people who have large upper thighs, too much of fat around upper thighs. So these upper thighs, like rather than saying that, "Look at my upper thighs, they are so ugly." So rather than saying this, you can use the phrase that, "Oh, I hate my saddlebags." So, which means that you hate the fat around your upper thighs. So that's saddlebags for you. Moving on to another funny phrase that you can use is bat wings. Well, yes, what exactly bat wings really mean when you are talking about your body? Now, there are certain people who have flabby arms. So like the mass or the fat around your underarm, okay, it just sags out. It's just too flabby. Okay, so yes, there are many people who have this issue. So the moment they pick up their hand up or their arm up, there's this sagging skin or the flabby skin that is visible. So too much of fat underarms. Okay, so that is called as bat wings. That's just too funny. So rather than saying that, "Oh, look at my flabby arms," use the phrase, "Oh, look at my bat wings." So for example, you're taking a picture and a woman is standing like this and then she's upset that, her flabby arms can be seen. you can say, oh no, look at my bat wings. We need another picture. Okay, so that's how you can use this phrase. Moving on to the next phrase is spare tire. So it's T-Y-R-E in British English, whereas in American English it's T-I-R-E. So what is a spare tire? What exactly does this mean? Well, when you see too much of fat around your waist, okay, which actually looks like a car tire, and if it's way too much of fat around your waist, then probably a truck tire, which is huge. So that's used in a very humorous way when you are upset about too much of fat that's visible around your waistline. All right, many people, when they sit, okay, so probably when you're standing, the fat doesn't show up, but the moment you sit, there's this tire that comes out. So yes, rather than describing, ooh, I look too fat, or that's too much of fat around my waistline, you can say, oh my God, look at my spare tire. I need something to hide my spare tire. All right, so that's how you can use this funny phrase. So spare tire is fat around the waistline. All right, moving on to the next one, a beer belly, or another term that you can use is pot belly. So what exactly does this mean? Beer belly. Men. Now you would see a skinny man, but when this skinny man drinks too much of beer and indulges into too much of eating junk food and all fattening food, then they tend to have a big belly. So they're skinny, but they have like a big belly. So that big belly can be described as beer belly. Look at my beer belly. Okay, many men are pretty proud of it, but there's nothing to be proud of it. Trust me, it looks bad. So beer belly is a big stomach, okay, because of drinking too much of beer or indulging into too much of fattening food. So that's beer belly. And another phrase that you can use is a pot belly, again used for a big stomach or a big tummy. So I think the pot belly comes from a pig. You know, have you seen a big pig with a pot belly? Yes, if you've seen it before, then it's really funny. So that's how it is compared to a human body as well. So you can say beer belly or pot belly. So like a big tummy. All right, then moving on to the next phrase that I have for you is a turkey neck. Well, turkey neck is actually, in English it's called as double chin. So there are people who have too much of fat around here. So it's either a tendency to have a little fat around your neck or under your chin. So it's actually called as double chin, but in a funny way, if you have to describe that fat around your chin and around your neck, well, you can say that, oh, look at my turkey neck. So even I have a tendency of having a double chin when I indulge into too much of food. So I gain weight around my neck and my chin. So a better phrase that I can use to describe in a very funny manner is turkey neck. Whoops, look at my turkey neck. I need to do something about it. All right. Then moving on to the next phrase that I have for you is chubby cheeks. Well, what are chubby cheeks? In a way, it's really cute when you tell someone, oh, you have such cute, adorable chubby cheeks. But chubby cheeks is when, you have full cheeks, like too much of fat around your cheeks. It's cute in a way, but yes, I mean, if you are an adult and you have way too chubby cheeks, then it looks a little flabby. Your face looks a little fat and flabby. So a funny term that you can use to describe a big face or flabby cheeks is chubby cheeks. Remember that little rhyme that we used to sing as a kid, chubby cheeks? Well, yes, that's where it comes from. Chubby cheeks is flabby cheeks. Alright, so if a woman who has full cheeks, well, a better term or a funny term that you can use for her is chubby cheeks. Oh, look at you, chubby cheeks. Alright, and then the last funny English phrase that I have for you that you can use is stovepipe legs. So what are stovepipe legs? Large legs. Yes, there are people who have really large, huge legs, and they're just similar to the stovepipes that are connected to the chimney. You know, the pipes that are connected from a stove to a chimney, they're huge, large pipes. So if someone has big, large legs, then you can use this phrase. Oh my God, you need to stop wearing short skirts. You have stovepipe legs. Well, when you say this, it can sound really mean. But yes, in a humorous way, you can say that, look at your stovepipe legs. Stop wearing these skirts. So someone who has large legs, you can say stovepipe legs. Alright, so these are the 8 funny English phrases that you can use to describe a body. So if you like eating, if you enjoy drinking, then just go ahead and do not complain about your body too much. Just start using these funny phrases. And I'll be back with a new lesson soon. Till then, you take care.